Ah, de vergão!
Excuse my charisma, vodka with the spritzer, swag it on pat, call it Patricia, young money militia, and I'm the commissioner, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cause the F is for finisher, so misunderstood, but what's the world without an enigma? Two, at the same time, synchronized swimmers. It's all.
Gear up fast, we're about to get evil.
No, not here. You just hang on. I lost my mind. There's something out there strange.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh. Cut my head off.
Enemies dropping into the AO. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Let's get this shit done. We got the green light. You're going to the war zone. Grab your gear and shoot. You're up in 3. You are cleared hot on all threats. Watch your ass down there.
I'll see you on the other side. Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster. Your team leader. Set a drop point for your squad, soldier. You have a buy station inbound. Deployable buy stations ready. Down to you, soldier. Just stay sharp. Squad mates redeploying. Well done. inbound. There's a bounty on your head. Eliminate enemies and secure supply caches to get rid of it.
Enemies deployed a counter UAV.
You're losing ground. Move it. Your squad mate was eliminated. Most wanted contract failed. You're getting another chance. Make it count. You got a loadout drop inbound. There are 24 enemies active. Kill them all. It's all on you. Stay alive so your squad can redeploy. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Flyover. Recon drones are on patrol. Check your TAC map and stay out of range. Surveillance drones heading your way. Get moving. Recon drones caught your position. You're compromised. You're the last one standing, soldier. Survive until your squad can redeploy. You've got reinforcements inbound. Heads up. Aerial recon's back for another sweep. Stand by for redeployment. Enemy live station incoming. You got gas moving in. Head to the safe zone.
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
You're down one squad mate. We'll get you redeployed faster.
One second. Why can't I barely hear you? Oh shoot, I'm dead. Fuck. one second. Let me do this again. Oh, that's why my phone was barely even turned up. Hello? That's much better. What the heck? I switched it to green. I don't know. It looked the best when I was switching through all of them. Kenzie, what do the lyrics mean in that Instagram story? The most recent one? I don't know. It seems to have a meaning. It looks like it has a meaning. Because the words are paired in such a way that it has a meaning. Like, how am I supposed to describe that? Well, go back and look at it. Yeah, I like how you really overshadowed the boyfriend post by adding more stories. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. Did you like the Chick-fil-A? Did you like the Chick-fil-A? I know. I'm making sure. What? No. Well, you said I wouldn't like it. And oh, I thought you were gonna say something else. You stopped in the middle of the sentence. Nothing. You said it's just like. I don't think I was. Maybe I accidentally made a sound. Have you tried to wash it off yet? Why? I don't like it. I like it natural, bruh. What? I'm saying I like your natural skin complexion. Because I like it. It's good. No, you're not. You're... I don't think you're pale. People are just haters. Well, that doesn't mean you need to get a fake tan. People are going to hate on you even harder if you get a fake tan. Just tan for real, instead of using that stuff. You're going to get sunburns.
Check your gear. We're holding for deployment.
Yes, you are. That's why I'm making you use sunscreen, bruh.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Not fake ones. I don't like the fake ones. I like when you actually tan. Yes, I would. I'm with you every day. Or I'm with you all the time. I see you.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Yes, I would. Fake tans are very...
Time's over. Now you
Say that again. Yeah, say that again. Don't get an attitude with me right now. Mm-mm. No, for what reason? For what reason?
We're deploying you to the front line.
Oh, you probably can't hear me with the
Gear
headset on.
up, grab your shoots. Rules of engagement are simple. Weapons
You've been having conversation with me this entire time. Is that good?
I'll see you on the other side. Resurgence. Survive the timer to secure redeployment. Earn points.
Wait, why'd she have to get off call? Did you see my text? I was ready for a long time. It was like 15 minutes. You guys must have been hating on me behind my back or something. Bro, the passive aggressive. You did not need to say that. I was saying that as a joke, you know I was. And you got serious for no reason. You know, I think that's the only reason you've been upset with me recently, is because I did that one thing. Just because I did it multiple times doesn't mean that's not the same thing. If I say 2 + 2 is 4 2 times, does that mean it's different things? It's different equations? Well, I already apologized that. We had a very long talk about that yesterday. I thought this was resolved.
Supply boxes marked.
I was gonna get up.
Secure those locations.
No, it's not.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
I was literally gonna get into a call with her today.
One supply box down. 2 remain.
Kenzie,
The enemy is no longer tracking.
Kenzie, let me ask you this.
Enemies deployed
What in God's name could I do to, like, make that any better? Like, first of all, I apologized. I was gonna get into a call with her. Do you want me to, like, go to her house and, like, buy her snacks? Like, I can't make it any better. I've done all that I can do. We should not be arguing over this still.
Hostile mosquito is online.
Contract complete. All supply boxes secured.
You pull that every time we start talking. Like, we're over that. We've been over that. We had a very good conversation about that yesterday. That turned out very well, and I thought we were done with this. I understand what I did was wrong, but you don't need to bring it up every time I do something else that's wrong. Like, that's already over with. We already had that talk.
Inbound.
Do you get what I'm saying? You know you get what I'm saying. What I said was, I just cooked. Whoa, what the? Oh, never mind, it's fixed. What the heck? Just, oh my gosh! Is there anything else you want to say about that? What I was just talking about? Mm-hmm. I feel like I just explained myself quite well. What is that noise? Oh, I see.
Loadout drop headed your way.
What argument? The one of the... Oh! Oh! The one... What? The car? I don't think so. I haven't told anybody yet. I'm sure you guys had a nice big talk about it.
Time for vengeance. You're redeploying.
You and your sister. What'd she say?
Flyover. Heads up, soldier. Surveillance sweep is marked on your tac map.
Did you tell her what you did wrong? Or just me? Probably just me. Continue? Alright. I wanted to hear. Alright. What'd I do?
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Did you?
Confirmed. We located the rest of them. Flying in for another pass. Watch your position.
What'd she say about what you did?
Get ready. You're redeploying. Aerial recon's gonna pass right over you. Relocate, Chrono. Surveillance is
It's
scanning.
okay. Maybe there were a couple of details left out. I'd probably do the same thing if I was trying to have a talk with someone. I'd definitely leave information out on accident. It was a long talk.
Gas is closing in.
Last argument with us, or? I don't remember.
Enemies dropping into the air.
I feel like me hating on... Oh my god! I feel like me hating on your friends and your sister that one time has just changed you completely. I'm just saying... Okay. Anyway, adding on to what I was gonna say... Okay, I'm not gonna say that. I was just gonna say I thought I got... What's the word? I didn't get to finish what I said. You kind of just butted in. But I was gonna say, I feel like you're just not the same now. Cause like you feel like that I'm still gonna hate on him. But like I apologize, and I told you I wasn't gonna do it again. But I feel like you've just been upset at me since we resolved the stuff yesterday. Like yeah, the night of, you were back to normal after we apologized or whatever, but it just immediately went back to normal. Like it went back to being upset 24/7. Like today you've been acting weird, and I've definitely noticed it. Like I feel like you can't forget about that, even though I already apologized, and we had a very long talk about it. Like that was a very good talk. I thought everything was resolved and we were perfectly fine. But you just can't forget about it, I feel like.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
Hello? Do you have anything to add? Do you feel like what I just said was right? What was wrong about it?
Resurgence window is ending. Watch your six. Gas is moving.
Then why are you still acting different? Like, yes, you like that I apologized, but you don't forget that it happened in the first place. What are you bothered by?
Fire sale's over. Adjust
Like, if you want me to like give you examples of why I felt like you've been different today, I can. No, not even that. It's like I say I miss you too. I say I love you too. I say these things and you say it back and then add two at the end. Like you're not actually adding anything. I'm just like, I'm controlling the conversation and nothing is being added on your side. Like obviously it was different at certain points when you had to add something, but I've been kind of just being the one conversing this entire time. Like it's like I'm talking to a mirror that's like forced to add two to the end of whatever I say. Like I know you were tired and you might have been upset about something, but I mean, we need to have conversations. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're saying these one-word responses, these three-word responses. Like, I'm trying to talk to you, and it just makes me feel like you're upset at me 24/7. Do you know what I mean? That's just what it looks like from my side. I mean, obviously it's different from you, because you actually know what you're doing. Oh, crap. But that's what it looks like for me, so it just looks like you're always upset at me. Do you want to defend yourself? No? Okay. Which one? Oh, I think it's because I was too busy analyzing it. I thought there was some deep meaning. I always look for a deep meaning, and I always look for a deep meaning in your Instagram posts just to see if like it's like about me or like about your ex or something. Don't give me that look. You still repost videos about your ex. I was just looking for your reposts earlier. Do you want to defend yourself? What? Oh, because I feel like when I first said it, I first said it just because like I want to know if it was about me. But then you started getting like kind of defensive and like kind of veering away from opening them, so it made me kind of sus. Well, that's because I have nothing to hide. That doesn't make any sense. If you have nothing to hide, why won't you show me? I let you go through my phone. I leave my phone with you when I go places. Because you know I have nothing to hide. Like, you know I have nothing to hide, bro. You know what my conversations look like with my friends. I don't know. I just know you gossip a little more with your friends. I just send reels to my friends and send TikToks to my friends. Well, still, I feel like you were getting defensive for a little bit. Like, yeah, I understand because it's your privacy.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly.
First of all, I don't know. I thought it was fine in the moment. I was definitely. I think I was upset in a bad mood. But you just totally changed the subject to even talk about this in the first place. There was something I wanted to talk about too. Well, back to what we were actually talking about. Why have you been like this today? Like, just adding to everything I'm saying. Like, what has been bothering you recently? Like, I don't remember ever doing anything today. Today I've been very good, very chill. Not argue.
All stations, we are green to go. Stand
All
by
right.
for deployment.
You want to have a good reason, please? Are there any good reasons?
Now this is
Why?
we got the green
It's
light.
my choice.
Grab your gear and shoot. You're up in 3.
It's just school. That's not a good enough reason to be upset. Kenzie. Kenzie, I skipped way worse last year, bro. That is not a good enough reason.
Stay alive to keep your squad in the fight.
I'm an academic scholar this year, though.
Well, the scavenger
You know I am, but I'm popping off. I missed a quiz. I didn't know there was a quiz. I told all my friends, I was like, bro, I would not have skipped if I knew there was a quiz. Well, my teacher should have told me. She should have like called out my phone and been like, hey, yo, you have a quiz tonight, don't forget. Like, she could have at least hit me up, like, on the down low, you know what I mean? I did not know there was a quiz. Anyway, do you have a good reason? Exactly. So why are you acting different? Like, we need urgently to go back to normal, bro. And it's just not working. I'm already back to normal. I'm just waiting on you. Like, we're hanging out like once a week now. Like, you just never want to hang out with me. Do you actually? You swear on my life. Oh. I guess you're lying. Go to the bathroom. If you don't call me back immediately after you get back in your room, I'm gonna assume that you're dead.
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
No, that's not funny. That's not funny. Go poop. You don't even am I gonna die? Were you lying to me? Oh.
Squad is down. Stay alive and bring them back. Contract complete. All supplies.
No, you don't. You do not have to go. No, do not end this call. Do not end this call. Oh my gosh, bro.
Gas is moving.
That a woman like that. You take pics? I didn't know you got so upset when I skipped school. I thought you were just like telling me. Like I didn't know you'd actually get upset about it. I'm not going to. I know it does. I just don't care enough. I can bounce back. Yes, I can. True, but I also don't care about my grades, or at least I didn't. Well, I didn't last year, now I'm locked in. Well, it's too late. I peeped my stats. We got like this college app. I have like a 99% chance of getting into all the colleges I want to go to. I'm not going to ruin those chances, I swear. I'm locked in. All right, Kenzie, what were we talking about before that call ended? I knew you were going to say that. I don't remember either. I guess we'll start something new. Actually, that's not new. So, why were you bothered again today? Or not bothered, but like, why were you upset? Why were you like talking differently? Yes, you were. Do you need pictures, Kenzie? Because you know I'm going to prove you wrong. Alright. Oh, what you talked to Dad about? We FaceTime. Yes, that's okay. Those ones were good. Me too. Nothing's wrong, hee hee. I wish we could too. I miss you too. I miss you too. 3 skull emojis. What? Why? What? Why? 3 skull emojis. Please don't put it in me. Never mind, I won't go that far. Pause. Explain yourself. Explain yourself. Alright. You really just don't want to hang out with me, huh? No, like, actually, not even just that. Why don't you want to hang out with me? It's just in general, Kenzie. Like, you can tell, I can tell. You just don't want to hang out with me anymore. This is why you're not saying anything right now. You're hesitating. Like, come on, be for real. You do not want to hang out with me, bro. Like, say something, bro. You know I'm telling the truth. Why don't you want to hang out with me anymore? We used to hang out like 5 days a week. Now we're hanging out like 1 day a week, bro. No, there weren't. Kenzie. How many times have we hung out this week? How many times have we argued this week? That's how many times we've argued this week? How many times? What? Kenzie, you have never once said in your life that it was a problem for you. No, Kenzie. Let me tell you one thing. That doesn't mean you don't want to hang out. That means you want to hang out equally between our two houses. You still want to hang out. You just want to go to your house more often. Kenzie, another lie once again. I said that I would start going to your house more to spread it out equally between our two houses. Did I not? Yep. So you admit that you're lying. Kenzie, oh my gosh. I told you because I had to take Macy to my dad's and I did not want to waste gas. I told my dad that I said that. He said that was perfectly fine and I was right for saying that. Anyways, continue. Do you want to make up? Kenzie. Because I hadn't seen you in 3 days and I wanted to go back to my house. Is there a problem with that? Thank you. Kenzie. Kenzie, that's nervous laughter. Kenzie, you have nothing to be upset about right now. Kenzie, do you know how long that conversation was we had yesterday? And how did it go? It went perfectly. We talked about everything. We apologized. Oh my gosh, Kenzie. You did not just say that. Kenzie, you know it went perfectly. We both apologized for everything we said. We were so chill. It was an amazing conversation. We didn't raise our voices. We didn't get petty. We didn't get selfish. We resolved things. What could have possibly been wrong about that conversation, Kenzie? Maybe that's what we should be doing right now. You're getting angry at me. I'm staying very calm. At least I'm trying to, but you're saying some crazy things. Kenzie, I'm laughing nervously because it seems you're getting very angry with me, and I don't want to say something that I don't mean. I'm trying to calm myself down. You know I like laughing. These are not real laughs. Nothing is funny. I am nervous laughing because you are getting very angry at me. We had a perfect conversation last night. I could have swore we solved everything, but it just seems to stick with you. Like you're still so angry about the stuff that I did. Like, I'm not angry about what you did anymore. Like, I'm past that. It's in the past. We resolved it. It's never going to happen again. There's a reason we apologized and hugged it out. I don't see what the problem is here. You have no reason to be upset with me. I told you I would help go to each house equally. But it had been 3 days since we went to my house. There was no one home. We'd have time to talk. We'd have time to cuddle. I wanted to go to my house. It had been a while. Today, I had to take Macy back home, and there was no reason. I didn't feel like we had to go back to your grandma's. I would have been open to that though, if you would have asked me. But you just said you weren't trying to talk to me, and so I just assumed you didn't want to hang out in general. So I was like, all right, we just don't have to hang out. Like, we can hang out a different day. Like, you need to talk to me. I would have been okay with that. That's because I assumed that I would go to the pier, go back to your house, and when your mom gets there, we'd go back to my house. That's why I thought it would be a waste of gas. But clearly you assumed that we were going back to your house. So that wouldn't have been a waste of gas. Kenzie. Do you have a problem with hanging out until 8? Kenzie. That's fine, but you have to tell me that. Not once did you say that during when we were actually talking about it. Like, you don't say these things until we argue about it. Like, you need to use your words. You need to, like, actually talk to me. These are things you could have said, and I would have been perfectly fine with that. Like, I don't know if you think that I'm gonna, like, lash out on you or be scared of you, or, like nothing bad is gonna happen if you just talk to me. Like, you have all these things that you bring out during arguments that would have been very useful if you actually said while we were talking about it in the first place. I would have been fine with that. I just especially wanted to hang out until 8 today because we've only hung out like a couple times this week. It just, when you say stuff like this, it makes me feel like you don't even want to hang out. Like, do you realize that? You look good, by the way. Holy. Is there anything you want to add? There is no way you just uttered those words out of your mouth just now. Do you want to rethink what you just said? I can't even believe you would just say that. Be so for real, Kenzie. You're just saying things that you don't mean at this point. Yes. Yes, Kenzie. Kenzie, you didn't. Kenzie, the trip is in like 24 days. We are not going to be arguing by then. It's not going to get worse unless we let it get worse. First of all, I'm not letting it get worse. I don't know about you, but I actually want a date, and I actually don't want to argue all the time. So I plan on resolving this. I don't know if that's what you have on your agenda, but Kenzie, it's been 3 months. That's a decently long time. I don't know if you don't have faith in this relationship. Like, what are you scared about? Like, I can't believe you just said that. That was crazy. You know you don't mean that. I don't know what you're scared of. You have no like there's not even really an argument here. Like, we're not even really arguing. I've already defended myself on every single point that's been brought up. Like, I'm open to hanging out at your house equally between mine. I told you I wouldn't hang out, or I wouldn't hate on your friends anymore. You know, I've defended myself with point again. And like, that now there should be realistically no problem now. But you're still just upset at me. Like, this is why we have arguments. Like we bring old stuff into the new argument like it's relevant. Like, it is not relevant. We should only be arguing about the new stuff that comes up. I don't even think there is new stuff today. Not wanting to hang out when? Kenzie, because it was good for gas. You know I'm trying to save as much gas as possible right now so I can hang out with you more. Even my dad told me that's what I should have done. Like, that's the only thing I brought up to him, and he told me I was right. Kenzie, when did I say I was mad? Kenzie. I just wish you would have told me how you truly felt. Like, oh my gosh, Kenzie. Kenzie, we've been dating for 3 months. We're very serious about each other. Why are you so scared? Kenzie, oh my gosh. I am not a judgmental person. How have I judged you? Well, that has nothing that's nothing about you. If I judge little Timmy at school, does that mean I'm like judging you? Like, that's not really relevant. I don't judge you. You're my girlfriend, bruh. None of these other people have anything on you. Like, yes, I judge other people. They're ugly, and I don't like them, and I think they stink. But that does not mean I'm going to judge you. Like, if my friend stinging Noah smells because he doesn't have deodorant on, that doesn't mean I'm going to judge you. Like, I feel like you're just, like, scared of me for no reason. Like, That was the first thing when we started dating, is I felt like you needed to open up. And even now, it is still a problem. I guess. I didn't think it was, but I guess now it is. Like, Kenzie, I know what I did in the past was wrong. And I know you have every right to be upset about it in the past, but we need to move on. Like, we're going to keep arguing if you keep that stuff in your mind, because you'll constantly bring it up as evidence and information. And it's like, we need to get rid of the old stuff. If we get rid of the old stuff, there won't be new stuff. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I thought that our conversation yesterday would have more than sufficed than all the arguments we've had in the past couple of days. I thought you thought that too. But as soon as we start arguing today, you bring it up again. Like yesterday was it doesn't get much better than yesterday. That was a perfect conversation. We didn't get mad at each other. We stayed calm. We fixed everything. We said sorry for everything. We hugged it out. We were happy with each other. What do we not agree on? Kenzie, I need you to talk to me right now. Like, what do we not agree on? I'll give you my thoughts. Who's getting the spanking? Like, Kenzie, what do we not agree on? Get mad at you for skipping? No. First of all, though, that would be different, because we would most likely have classes together. And if one of us skips, that means we're missing out on time to see each other. But if I was the one graduated, I would not be mad at you. I mean, I would be fine with it. I don't know, because I think we have different views on skipping. Like, yes, I skipped for quite literally no reason. But it's just one class. And I didn't think I was gonna miss that much. Like, to me, I know I can get that stuff. I can get caught up. I didn't know you were so against skipping. I didn't think so. We've never had this conversation before. I'm not going to skip again. I didn't know you were so against it. I do realize I'm just a lazy person. I would rather get an extra hour of sleep to skip a class. Like, I am extremely lazy. You should know this by now. It is definitely my choice. My friends? My friends don't skip this year. My friends are actually locked in. It's because they all have the same first hour. So if they skip, they won't be able to have fun. Like, if I was in that first hour, I wouldn't. Oh, wait. Well, I guess I don't even have a first hour. My second hour is boring. I have max, but there's no time to talk. We're locked in doing work the entire hour. Like, it's such a boring class. I can't stand that class. That's why I skip every here, like here and there. Well, I am gonna stop. I swear on my life, I did not know we had a quiz today. Like, I did not mean to miss anything. I thought it was just gonna be an Kenzie. I know I probably will, but I don't care enough. Like, I don't think he's gonna figure out. I'm too lazy to actually care about that. Cause like last year I was doing it and no one ever figured out. Like, I know that's bad, Kenzie, and I know you don't like skipping. And I know when I skip, it makes you mad. Because I shouldn't be skipping. But I don't think that's a good enough reason to, like, I don't know, this should not have come out of me skipping. Like, just because I skip doesn't mean you should say maybe we shouldn't go on the trip anymore. Like, that is such a bold statement. That's such a bold statement, Kenzie. Do you know how long we've looked up to this? We have looked forward to this for like months. This is huge to us. Kenzie, did you not skip a lot last year? You said you did. You told me you did. Yes, you did. Look at you smiling. You know you did, bruh. Will you use... I don't know. I feel like... I don't know. I don't think that's a good enough reason, Kenzie. Like, I'm sorry for skipping. I know, Kenzie, I'm sorry. I wouldn't have skipped today if I knew you were, like, so against it. Kenzie, this is nothing you've ever told me before. Like, you've never told me you were so against skipping. Well, this isn't the only time I've skipped. You haven't gotten mad at me at skipping in the past. Kenzie, it's hard for me to see when you're mad over text. I just thought you were looking out for me and like, Kenzie, I didn't know. Kenzie, I never said that it sounded like you were upset over text this morning. I just figured out you were upset literally like 10 minutes ago when we started this talk. Oh my gosh. Kenzie, how many of those texts from when I was skipping? Those were all I didn't include that part though. I was just generalizing a statement. Like all those... Kenzie. Kenzie, the only time actually that you weren't acting weird was this morning when I told you I was skipping. That whole sequence before you took your nap, you were completely normal. After that, after your nap, boom, boom. Like it just clicked. Like I don't know. Like you were being dry. I miss you too. I love you too. Nothing else to add. That's why I started feeling like you're upset at me. That's why I generalized it. It's not okay to skip. I know it's not okay to skip. You can be upset about it, Kenzie. But I never knew that you were upset about it. And so, like, I didn't know you were going to be upset today, or else I wouldn't have skipped. Like, I never knew you were this serious about it. I definitely would not have skipped if I knew. Like, I don't know how serious you think what you said earlier was, but you basically said that you cancel a week-long trip with me, which was very serious, that we've been looking forward to for like months, just because I skipped bio one day. Can you, like, do you want to think back on what you just said to me? Like, that is Can't see it. I didn't know this was a boundary. This boundary was just created. Like, I did not know that. We've never had this talk. Yes. Can't see that is so different, bruh. Skipping is not equivalent to smoking. Can't see. Smoking kills you. Skipping is not gonna kill me. Well, drinking isn't related to skipping either. That's... I would. Because, Kenzie, why do you need a drink? Okay, first of all, I don't need to skip. I'm lazy. Okay. Hey, there's no reason to drink. There are no benefits. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm 13 years old. I'm kind of an experimental type. Kenzie? There's no way. Kenzie, you do realize this whole conversation that we're bringing up right now has already been resolved. There's no reason to bring this up. There's no reason to bring this up. I don't know if you're just like... Kenzie. Mine is skipping in... First of all... Wait, what day is it? Is it Thursday? First of all, I'm skipping 1 hour of bio that I didn't know we had a quiz in, so I thought we wouldn't do anything. You're talking about drinking. Well, I'm also just lazy. That was Kenzie? It's your name. I'm sorry. Well, now I forgot what I was going to say. I didn't think you'd get pressed for me saying your name. let me get my information back. I'm not going to get it back. I completely forgot what I was going to say. Just start talking again. Maybe it'll come to me. I'm just saying, Kenzie. There's stuff being brought up right now that has already been solved and is not relevant at all to this argument. Kenzie, oh my gosh. We had such a long conversation about this yesterday. It is resolved. Kenzie. Maybe this is a crazy poll, but maybe when we were actually talking about this in a car together in a calm manner, maybe you could have told me that it wasn't resolved to you. Like I feel like you're being upset on purpose so that it becomes a problem in the future. We could have resolved this. I was under the impression that it was resolved. Oh my gosh, Kenzie. I am not judgmental. This is crazy. What's crazy? Yes, I'm sure she has. Do I hang out with Eva? Actually, I didn't know that stuff. I assumed it. I'm just saying. She's not as... I'm not even gonna... You're putting me in a corner here. That's not relevant. Eva is not relevant. I said that a long time ago. About Eva? No, I didn't. And that changes things. I don't know everything about Eva. I don't have any class with her. I don't talk to her. She's barely even my friend. Like, that is so irrelevant. Like, Kenzie, you need to be more open to talk to me. I'm your boyfriend. I'm not just going to judge you for everything. I'm not like your exes. I'm a normal person with good morals. Like, I don't know if you think I'm like the devil and like everything you say is being analyzed in like a hyper mode. Like, I'm not going to judge you. You're my girlfriend. Like, we've been dating for 3 months. Why? What would I do? Oh my gosh, Kenzie, there's no way you just said that. Why do you feel like that? I would. I've already... Well, if I'm not your parent, why do I have to take care of you? Oh, wow. Wow, that's spectacular. Kenzie, why wouldn't I take care of you? I'm your boyfriend. That's like my one goal. Because you're drinking underage. Kenzie, list some benefits of drinking underage for me. Do you even understand how weird that is for saying that? What if I just want to try it? Like, Kenzie, you're ruining your own argument right now. You're getting mad at me for skipping because it's bad for my future, but you say you just want to do it because you want to do it? That's 100 times worse than me skipping one class one day. You have to understand how stupid this argument is right now. Kenzie, you know what addiction is? You know what addiction is? Is my dad relevant to this conversation? Kenzie, it's because it's not as bad. Kenzie, you're saying these things about me and then saying things about yourself that are 100 times worse. Like, that's not helping you here. Like, what is this argument? You're just hurting yourself in this argument. And then you're not even letting me defend myself. You're just like assuming that I'm wrong. Like, what I'm saying is 100% correct. Like, just because you're upset doesn't mean, like, what you say is always 100% right and 100% morally correct. Like, experimenting? Come on. You're 17 years old. Oh. Oh, all the European countries, huh? Kenzie, what country do we live in? The United States. What kind? So will you be able to drink? Kenzie, I would let you because it's legal. The main problem... Kenzie, does that go through your head? You are drinking underage. Do you know how stupid that is? Kenzie, do you think I'm going to rat out my sister and take her to the police station? No. But can I be disappointed in my sister? Do you know how disappointed I am? Kenzie, she's like 14 years old. Wow. Almost 18, huh? Kenzie, is your brain fully developed? Kenzie, is it legal? Kenzie, is it good for you? Huh. Okay. Kenzie, do you know how disappointed I am in Max? I've told you this many times. He's not my boyfriend. Kenzie, you're my girlfriend. I can lose a friend, I can't lose you. I mean lose you by you dying. What if you get drunk, get in a car, and crash? What if you drink? What if you drink? What if you drink? Fall off something, hit your head, die. What if you drink? And you just like get a knife and kill yourself? What if you... Alright. You could get high. I'm saying I would be even more disappointed. Like, Kenzie, these are not crazy boundaries. Don't drink underage. Is that a crazy boundary? That's normal. That's what parents tell you. That's what adults tell you. That's what people that have lives and make money tell you. You don't see them dead. They're alive. Kenzie, he's like... Am I proud of him for it? Do you know how good his health is? Do you know how good his health is? Let me tell you this. Not good. Not good. Do you think he's going to live past 70? Huh. I don't think so. He's my dad, but I can say that. I can't say anything about him. He's not my dad. I don't know. Kenzie. Yep. Yes. Kenzie, I'm allowed to be... Kenzie. I'm disappointed in the... Can I talk now, actually? Kenzie, I'm disappointed in the people close to me because they're the ones I can control and they're the ones I can save them from these things. I'm trying to save you. Why are you getting mad at me? Because I'm trying to save you from your future. Oh my... Is it just like going through one ear and coming out the other? Drinking is not good for you. Why is that crazy to hear? Kenzie, my friends are 17 years old. How am I gonna... They're not successful. How old are they? It's legal. They know it's not good for them. I know it's not good for them. When they were underage. Was I alive then? Was I alive then? Huh. But are they healthy? How old do you think they're going to live to be? 100? No, definitely not. Kenzie, do you understand that you're getting mad at me for one of my boundaries being drinking underage? Listen to those two words. Drinking underage. Huh, doesn't that sound weird? Oh my. Lie. Kenzie, you know that's not true. Because we had a conversation where I said I wouldn't care when you turned 21. I told you I would be doing it too. Did I not? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Not with smoking because I'm never going to smoke. He's going to do it before he's 21. Kenzie, he's not someone I can control. I can convince you not to. Kenzie, do you prefer being with me or drinking underage and smoking? Do you prefer living a good life or ruining your health and possibly you dying? What do you prefer there? What would you choose there? You'd probably choose me, huh? You don't think so, huh? Well, you wouldn't know until it happens. You think, you know what I do wrong? You know what I can admit that I do wrong? I speed all the time. I can say, oh, speeding's good for me. But what will I think after I die in a car crash? What will I think? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Kenzie, I would. Kenzie, let me, you know, when you drank and I figured out, do you know what I said? Nope. After that, do you know what I said? I said, if you're ever going to do it again, let me know, give me the location so I can take care of you. Take care of you. 4 words. Do that sound good? Because I said it and I'm your boyfriend, you should trust me. Do I need to say anything else? Are you just, Kenzie, the thing about you is you just assume that I'm going to end up like one of your exes. What kind of people are they? What kind of argument would you guys be having right now if it was them? You'd be getting hit right now. They'd be raising their voices at. What am I doing? I'm not doing any of that. I'm being quite calm, actually. Why do you think I'm going to be like them? Just because you've had these experiences in the past does not mean they're going to come back to haunt you. I am a good person. Do you know how it feels to be me and be hearing these things right now? Do you know how it feels? Have you thought about that, actually? Have you thought about my feelings, actually? Probably not. Probably not, Kenzie. I am not like them, and you're treating me like I am. You know how that feels? Do you know how that feels? Because you think that I'm going to turn to them. I'm a good person. You feel it, though. That's why you're trying to stop me from becoming like them. Because you think I'm going to become like them. Like, Kenzie, come on. We've been dating for 3 months. You know I'm not that person. We've had plenty of arguments. I've been very civil. We've resolved every single argument. And this is what I get back. I'm allowed to have boundaries. You're allowed to have boundaries. But we can't get mad because we have boundaries. They're boundaries for a reason, Kenzie. This shouldn't even be an argument right now. Why don't you agree with it, Kenzie? Kenzie, if it was a different boundary, maybe I'd let you slide. But this is very serious, Kenzie. Drinking and smoke. Oh, there's no way you just said that.
I'm not going to cheat. And I know you're not going to cheat. So don't bring it up again. Don't bring up cheating again. That was irrelevant. Kenzie, I said it was almost as bad. Kenzie, let me ask you a question. If there's something that I take so seriously that it's almost as bad as cheating, why does it make you feel like you should break that boundary? Maybe because you care about this relationship and you don't want to hurt me? Well, oh, but at the same time, it's something that's... Do you realize that when we're dating, that means one thing that you do can affect me and things I can do can affect you? Have you ever realized that? You don't think about how these things affect me. You just think about yourself. Kenzie, that's awesome. But if you want to destroy this relationship for no reason, you go ahead and see what happens. Like, Kenzie, there's no reason. You know that's one of my boundaries. Why in God's name would you ever do something to break my boundary that's quite a good boundary? Like, what? Like, be so for real. Kenzie, why? Kenzie, it's a boundary for a reason. You know, as a person, sorry if this is crazy, but as someone in a relationship, I can actually make boundaries that I feel like are important. Kenzie, I would let you break a boundary if there was a good reason. This is, let me say it long and quiet for you. Smoking. You know what's associated with smoking? Crime, death. That's me personally. When I think of smoking, I think about these people that are not living right. Like, bro, it's smoking, Kenzie. You are 17 years old. Let me say that again. 17 years old. You came out of your mother's womb 17 years ago. What were you taught as a kid? Don't smoke. Don't drink. Get good grades. Go to college. Make money. Like, first of all, Kenzie, I don't know why you have this, like, weird thought that I'm going to judge you for smoking, or not smoking, drinking, over age. Kenzie, it's legal. As long as you don't do it while driving, not a problem to me. Kenzie, you're over age, meaning it's legal, meaning you can't go to jail. You reap the consequences of doing that. But it's not a problem to me. I won't judge you because it's legal. And I'll do it with you. So maybe we can decrease our lifespans together. Then at least we'll die together. Like, come on. I'm not going to judge you for drinking over age. All of my family drinks over age. Gabby, Michaela, Tracy, my dad, all of his friends, my mom. Like, my mom is a great person. My mom is a very sweet lady. That is unlucky, but she drinks, and she's completely fine. So I'm not going to judge people for drinking over age, because my mom is an amazing person, and my dad really cares for his family. Like Kenzie, you're over age. I'm not going to judge you. I love you. Like, the whole problem is that you're... Well, it's different. It's different because they started this stuff while they were underage. So I'm disappointed. But they're old. I'll do whatever. You know, I watched my sister take drugs in bottles of alcohol out of her car so I could drive her car. You think I wasn't disappointed? Actually, I wasn't disappointed because she's overage. That just almost ruined my argument. I was fine with it. I was joking around. I was like, you got a little bit of alcohol on here. Like, it's fine. She's of age. Hang out with your friends. Party with your friends. Drink. As long as you're not driving. You know, she texted me and asked me to be her RN. Or, what is it called? DR? No, DD? Yeah, DD. First, I don't do it because I don't want to be around those people. But, like, still, they're over age. It's not a problem. I'm not judging them. It's over age. Kenzie, you do realize you still have 4 more years until it's over age, until you're of age. Do you know how proud I am of people that wait until they're 21 to do things like this? When I see these videos of like, I'm finally 21 so I can go get a drink, it's like, proud of you, bruh. Like, you made it. You're 21 now. Go have fun. Like, Kenzie, you have so many more things to worry about. You're going to college. You're getting a job. You're getting a car. You have so many things to look forward to. Why ruin it? Like, come on, be serious. You are underage. You could go to jail. That's a bad look. You think people will want you after that? You already don't have experience in a job. You think they'd want you if you like were in jail before? Like, you're ruining your chances of living. Like, come on. It really upsets me when you try to defend this. Like, you're defending like bad morals. Like, is it really that hard to wait until you're 21? Yes, I know what morals are. It's bad morals because you should wait until you're 21. You think God... Kenzie, it's... Maybe it's just law to you, but I think it's morally incorrect to me. You think God up above, looking down on you, wants you to be drinking right now? I'm not religious, but I can say that. Like, Kenzie, come on. Yes, I know, before the Prohibition phase, like, Kenzie, how long ago was that? Like, 100 years? Come on, Kenzie, what was that evidence? Kenzie, you think those people... Kenzie, let me ask you this question. What kind of people were them? They were the ones beating their wives, huh? They were the ones, beating their children, huh? They're the ones owning slaves, huh? You think they had good morals? You think they were good people? Probably not. Clearly it was. Kenzie, that's irrelevant. I'm not going to define a word just for you. Let's continue with the actual good part of this conversation that's important. Please. Kenzie, you're defending something that is so unbelievably stupid. Like, do you understand? I just want to experiment. I would be less disappointed if you'd said anything but that. If you said, I would rather you just say you just want to fit into a group. Like, I just want to do it for fun. You just want to do it for fun, Kenzie. Kenzie. Feel free to do it when it's legal, please. Like, do you know how much time you're going to have to try this stuff when you're older? Think about the average lifespan. 76 years. You can drink when you're 21. Think about that. That's 55 years that you have to try whatever you want. You know how long that is? That's nearly triple the amount of time it takes to turn from 0 to 21 years old. You know how much time that is? 55 years. Try to think of that. You know how many days that is? Thousands. Tens of thousands. Hundreds of thousands. You know how long that is, Kenzie? Think about it. One day during those 55 years, yeah, you could take a drink, you could experiment. So why do you want to do it when you're 17 years old? Kenzie, what do you have Kenzie, you don't have a car. You don't have a job. You're not in college yet. These are things that you want to do. You have aspirations. You have dreams. Like, you're letting yourself down. Kenzie, Kenzie, you're letting people down. Like, that's so stupid. And I know stupid is a strong word, but it is absolutely valid here. Kenzie, come on. Kenzie, you know I'm going to take care of you. If I wasn't going to take care of you, would I do things like buying you snacks, surprising you with drinks, getting you boards, getting you flowers? Like, come on. I'm your boyfriend. You might do stupid things, but I'll take care of you. Like, come on, Kenzie. Be so for real. Kenzie? If you did it, it wouldn't be a mistake. Mistakes are... Kenzie, it would be a mistake if someone, like, laced your drink. Kenzie? You think we're... Kenzie, I'm bringing my own drinks to parties. We're going to McDonald's before and getting Cokes. Or I'm drinking water. Kenzie, no one knows me. No one knows us at these parties. I'm just going to them to hang out with Max. I'm not going to be there for long. That was... What is the point of that? I don't get how that helps you. Max is going to be drinking there. Are you saying I should... When did I ever say that? Kenzie. Like I said, it's Max. It's different than you. Kenzie. Kenzie, do you know... Kenzie, when did I say I was okay with... Kenzie, because... Oh my gosh. Kenzie. Kenzie, let me ask you this. Is Max my boyfriend? Can I make boundaries for him? Maybe for girls. You know how often I hang out with Max? Like once a month. Yeah, it's a long time, isn't it? No, it's not. You know how often I hang out with you? Probably about 3 to 4 times a week. That's a lot more time, isn't it? Kenzie, you're my girlfriend. I can make boundaries. You're making me seem like this boundary is stupid. How are you about to make me seem like this boundary is stupid? It's drinking underage. That's a very valid... People have crazy... Have you seen other relationships? They have crazy boundaries. Like, this is not crazy. And you know it's not crazy. You're just scared that if you ever do something on accident, that I'm just going to judge you and I'm going to break up with you. That's not going to happen. No, it's not. Yeah, I know you don't have to believe it. But I'm actually the one saying it, and I don't lie to you, so therefore, you can trust me. Kenzie, I told you, if you wanted to drink again, give me the location, invite me if you need to. Just let me know if you're safe, so I know if I need to pick you up or drive you somewhere. Told me what? I'd be like slightly disappointed. That's just because you know it's my boundary. Like, it's not like the most, like, you can break boundaries. Like, this is not one of those boundaries where you break in, I break up with you. This is one of those things where you break in, it's like, it just hurts me a little bit. Kenzie, if I give you a boundary and say that I'll break up with you if we break it, why would you ever break that boundary? You have no reason to break. You have no reason to smoke. This is... That's a whole other experience. Because what is the substance in my belly button? Kenzie, it's just like, there's certain situations that veer away from these boundaries. Like, because then Kenzie, you'd already be drunk then. So therefore, whatever you do after that is not in your control. When did I say that? Well, maybe there's one exception. because you're drunk. You're not in your own mind. It's out of your control. But like Kenzie, then that's in your control. Yes. Max tries to get me to Papa Zin every single time I hang out with him. He doesn't necessarily like peer pressure me like go, 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 go. But he tells me I should do one. Like drinks have been put in front of me. Kenzie, you have to have discipline. I'm never gonna get peer pressure because I know what I don't like. I know what I'm not gonna do. Peer pressure does not do that to me, unless it's like a roller coaster. Like I'll definitely get peer pressure to go on a roller coaster. Like this is serious stuff. I'll never get peer pressure into smoking or drinking. Like I have discipline. You don't have as much discipline as me. Like at the fair, when you took that drink, I knew that wasn't going to be anything good. But you trust people too much. Someone could do that to you. Someone could give you, this is tea. You should down it, and then you go and down it, and you get drunk. Well, I guess that wasn't even a good example because you wouldn't even know it's alcohol. I don't know. You don't have as much discipline as me, and this stuff isn't as serious to you. When it comes to discipline, there's no such thing as an accident. You choose your own fate. Like Kenzie, the whole thing about discipline is that you have a choice. I don't know why you said that. Why would you purge our relationship that we plan on having for years and years and years just because you want to experiment? Why would you ever do that? I know this, you never think about this, but do you know how that makes me feel? Kenzie, it shouldn't make you feel bad. Kenzie, it shouldn't be that serious to you. It should just, you don't have to do it. Kenzie, yes you did. It was terrible for you. Did you see what it did to you? Did you smoke that day? I don't know. I don't know about those stories. Well, you can tell me about your past. It's your past. I wasn't dating you then. Kenzie, I'm just saying. You saw how bad drinking was for you. That was a terrible day for you. And your friend got sick, and I feel bad for her too. Like, come on, you see in first person point of view these things affecting people. Would you really destroy our relationship, our healthy relationship, because you want to do something stupid like drinking underage? Why in God's name would you do that, Kenzie? Why would you do that? There's no reason. You know there's no reason. Like, Kenzie, this is in your control. You don't have to do these things. You're not doing that either. That's still not legal. You probably still have to be 21. Obviously, it's illegal when you're... I'll look it up. You might be right. I don't know. I might be wrong. I never looked it up. $21 or older. You're crazy, huh? I can't. It's just like, it's different, Kenzie. It's different. It's different. Because you know, Kenzie, how many times have I told you that I don't like smoking? I put it in your mind over and over and over and over and over. Why would you ever? different, Kenzie. You know I don't like that. Do you know, Kenzie? First of all, I don't like the smell. I think it's terrible. These people. The only reason I think these people even do it is because they're so mentally like torn that they think they need to do it because it gives them some sense of relief. That's Kenzie. It's just like Kenzie. Kenzie, that is, bro. When are you ever gonna get mad at? Kenzie. Kenzie. You're just, I don't understand. Why is this even an argument? Are you really gonna go out and smoke? Knowing that that has been my boundary for months. Even before we dated, I hate smoking. Like, Kenzie, I just don't understand it. Like, I don't even understand how this is an argument right now. Why are you talking down on my valid boundary? It is a boundary. I can make boundaries. The whole point of boundaries is so that each person can have things that they don't like and don't want the other person to do. If it's my boundary, yeah, if it's stupid, you can talk me out of it. But this is not stupid. You'll never talk me out of this. No matter how much argument we do, you will never talk me out of this. So this is a stupid argument. It shouldn't be an argument. It shouldn't be an argument. Kenzie, why are we even arguing about this? You should know. Kenzie, this is so stupid, bro. Kenzie, you think couples just ruin their compatibility because someone has one boundary? You think this is even going to be... Kenzie, when you're an FBI agent and I'm an engineer and we have a family, do you think this is ever going to be relevant? Are you going to be like, hey kids, I'm going to go out for a smoke? No, you're not, because we're going to have a good family and we're going to teach our kids good lessons. This won't be irrelevant. Not in front of my kids. Like, Kenzie is... Because it's teaching them a bad lesson. He's different, Kenzie. Because he doesn't mind drinking, and I do. He wants me to drink on this cruise. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, Kenzie, come on. You said you don't want to have a relationship like a relationship like your mom and your stepdad. You know, smoking is gonna. And what do they do? No, I'm not saying that's the primary reason. Kenzie's. Kenzie, do you know? I can't, like, this is actually crazy, man. I can't believe this is an argument. Kenzie, this is a valid argument for a boundary. You can't smoke? How crazy is that? You're 17 years old, Kenzie. You're 17 years old. Like, come on. What if you go to jail? What are we going to do? What's your family going to do? Like, come on, Kenzie. Be so serious. You're 17 years old. Kenzie, oh my gosh. Kenzie, this is so crazy, bro. Kenzie, bro. Kenzie, do you understand? then I'm trying to save your life. Yeah, you can say that when you're alive, but wait until you're dead. What will you think about it then? You think I'm not scared of speeding? It could kill me any of these days. You think I'm not gonna... I've actually not... I'm not... I don't speed as crazy now. Because I actually, believe it or not, I want to live so I can make a good relationship for you. I actually don't want to live because I know you wouldn't want me to die. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy, Kenzie? Huh. Sounds crazy, huh? Like Kenzie, this is so stupid. Why can't it be my boundary? It is a completely valid boundary. Like, I don't know what kind of evidence you're looking for right now on Google. Like, it is not going to help you. For me? Yeah, it's not that bad. Think about how I usually speed, though. Hey, that's not in the hundreds, though. I speed when it's safe. Mackenzie. Why are you trying to tell me what my boundaries can be? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But Kenzie, if you know that I'm not going to drop a boundary, why is this still an argument? Why should this ever be an argument, Kenzie? Kenzie, this is not that serious. It's smoking. How is that ruining our compatibility? Vastly, huh? How vast is it? How vast is it? One little blunt? Kenzie. Kenzie? Kenzie? Kenzie. Kenzie. And as a couple standpoint, what you're basically doing right now is saying that in the future you plan on doing something that is one of my boundaries. Do you know how stupid that sounds? Do you know how bad that hurts my feelings? Yeah, I know this is actually one of your boundaries, but I'll do it in the future. Like, bro. You said you will do it in the future. You said you plan on doing it in the future. Why are you changing? Oh, that's not what you meant, huh? Like, Kenzie, come on. Do you understand that our relationship's on the line? Do you know how much happier we've made each other in these 3 months, Kenzie? Kenzie, you think you can just pick and choose in this world? I want someone that does this. Like, Kenzie, that's why you need to adapt. This is smoking. Like, this is such a stupid argument. It's just smoking. Just say you're not going to do it. Do you really want to ruin this relationship because you want to go smoke a blunt alone for fun? How is that going to help you achieve your goals? First of all, you got to buy it, so you're wasting money. You're going to get a little plug that'll give it you for free? Oh, they're... Kenzie, think about what you're saying right now. Think about my feelings, which you never do. Think about my feelings. You know, I feel like just because you've been through more things than me, you feel like you have more authority over me. Kenzie. First of all, I already apologized for that. Kenzie. Then why is there a problem? Dude, that's so stupid. Man, I'm sure they're great people. I don't want to know them. Like Kenzie, oh, awesome. Yeah, cause they're like my best friends and I talk to them all the time. Kenzie, do you know how much time we've spent on this stupid argument tonight? Kenzie, I don't know if you think that this is a one-person relationship and you have all the control, but I can have boundaries actually. And I shouldn't feel like. Do you know how you're breaking my trust right now? You're making me feel like you're gonna go out tomorrow, drink, and then smoke a blunt. Why should I have to feel like you're gonna destroy this relationship because you want to go have fun alone? Kenzie, why in God's name would you ever do that? You know this relationship is good. You know you've been in a bad mood recently, we've been arguing recently. But think about the times before. Think about Bay City. Think about Emily City. Think about the fun we've had. All right, say it. Kenzie, because this is such a big deal for me. This is not as big of a deal for you. This is a massive deal for me. Kenzie. Yeah, we're a little bit different. Kenzie, it's just smoking. That's not that big of a difference. Like, are you gonna ruin this relationship because you think it's fine and I think it's a big deal? Do you think our relationship's gonna be built on smoking when we're older? We're not gonna care about smoking. I'll be going to work, coming home to our beautiful children in a beautiful house with beautiful cars in the driveway. Do you think smoking is gonna get us there? You think having a different boundary is gonna get us there? This is not a big deal. You're making this such a big deal, Kenzie. I don't like smoking. That's all that needs to be said. I should be able to trust that you're not going to go and smoke and break our relationship for no reason. And you should know, you should know this is one of my boundaries and know that you shouldn't do it because you care for this relationship. Like, Kenzie, you need to think about my feelings for once. It's one of my boundaries. Why is that a big deal? If you don't agree with it, yes, I understand. But I'm not going to drop it. Like, it's a good reason. Like, if it was something stupid, like stinging, I don't even know, I can't even think of an example, but if it was stupid, I would drop the boundary if you had a good argument. But this is a good boundary. You don't have a good argument. Like, there's nothing to be said here. I've already defended myself. I've explained why the boundary is good. I've explained everything. I'm being perfect. I'm being calm. I'm explaining everything. I apologize for things I've done wrong. Like, why is this an argument? Like, you know there's nothing to be said here. This shouldn't even be an argument. This is why we're arguing. It's because these stupid things come up. It's just petty arguments. These aren't even legit arguments. And you're saying that you don't even know if we're compatible. You don't even know if we should go on a massive trip that we've been looking forward to just because we have one different boundary. Kenzie, this is a huge trip. I'm taking you to 2 countries. You're going on a plane. We're hanging out on a cruise for 5 days long. This is massive. And you're saying you don't know if we should go on the trip because you don't think smoking is a big deal. And I think it's a big deal. Do you know how stupid that is? What was that face for? Like, Kenzie, come. You have to think about us both. It should be 50-50. Like, I understand. Like, I know that what I'm saying is right, and I shouldn't feel like I'm wrong. Like, usually, what you say in your arguments are very true, and I apologize for them because I know they're stupid, and I know I've done something wrong. But here, for once, I have done nothing wrong. Nothing. I know I was wrong for skipping. I should have known it was a big deal to you. I know I was wrong for hitting on your friends. I should have known it was a massive deal to you. Like, I've apologized for all these things. But this one, I've done nothing wrong. And I can say that with 100% of my being. I have done nothing wrong. 0 things wrong. I have a boundary, and you should respect that. Because it's a serious boundary for me, and I take it very, very, very seriously. And you're my girlfriend. Like, you're gonna be my wife in the future. We're gonna have kids. Like, this is serious. Come on. Like, I know this is something you're pretty serious about too. And like, you have your own thoughts, but you need to respect my boundaries. You need to respect me as your boyfriend. You need to respect me as someone that you plan on being with the rest of your life. Like, I don't date for fun. Bless you. Holy crap. I'm not dating. Do you have another one coming up? Bless you. Like, I'm not just dating you for fun. This is serious to me. I'm dating you to marry you. Like, I don't know if you don't plan on doing the same, but if you do plan on doing the same, you gotta respect this boundary because it's very serious to me. You know, there's room for change in the... There's one exception. Kenzie, I'm sure there's more exceptions, but some of them are probably just crazy situations that are, like, so rare. Well, it's just we can't... Like, the thing is, we can argue about it when it comes up. We can talk about it when it comes up. But for now... Kenzie, I promise you, I swear on my entire family's life and on your life that I will protect you and I will love you just the same. Because I don't stay in the past. I don't stay in the past. If you do something, I'll move on. But if it's one of my boundaries and you do it behind my back, I'll never forget about that. Like, well, I'm still going to try to convince you. You should, like... What if you what? What do you mean? Admit you did it when? Well, it depends on when it was. Like, it depends on when it was. Kenzie, that means you're doing it behind my back. Yes, I would be very, very mad. It's like my whole thing is that I'd be mad if you did it behind my back. That's like the whole point. That's still the same because you did it behind my back. Like, yes, you told me, and I didn't have to figure it out from someone else. Like, you can say something behind, like, someone's back and then admit that you said it. That doesn't just mean that you didn't say it behind their back previously. I get what you're saying. Like, Kenzie, if you admitted to me, and if I figured it out from an outside source, it'd mean the same. I mean, obviously it'd be worse if I had to hear from an outside source, because that means you're, like, keeping it away from me. But, like, still, you have to understand, it's a big deal for me. You need to respect that. You should respect me. Then I'd respect that. If it's serious to you, I'll respect that. Cause is it? Okay, then I won't say it. Kenzie, you have to remember, you're my girlfriend. I don't date to have fun. I date to marry. I'm gonna marry you. At least I plan on it. Why would I go out and say a measly little word for no reason, which probably won't add to any conversation that I have, behind your back for no reason? Yes, I have. And you've done stuff like that in the past too. And guess what I wouldn't do anymore? Say it with Max. Because it's a big deal to you. I know you've smoked in the past. And so this is a very similar experience. You shouldn't smoke in the future because it's one of my boundaries. Like, you have to respect me, Kenzie. I'm your boyfriend. Like, we need to be serious about this. Like, I feel like you're not taking this serious enough. Like, I don't know if I'm just someone that's in your life to hang out with and, like, support you, but that's not what I am. I'm your boyfriend. I should be serious enough. I should be a serious enough person in your life that you don't feel like doing things behind my back or breaking my boundaries. Like, respect me. I respect you, you respect me. That's it. We respect each other's boundaries. If that's one of your new boundaries, I'll respect it. I'll even, like, I won't even say it in the car. Like, when I'm singing to myself. Like, it's just gone out of my mind. Because I respect you, Kenzie. You're my girlfriend. I love you. I love you more than anything in the world. And why would I purge our relationship? Because I want to say a stupid word. But do you understand what I'm saying? This is very serious. Like, a relationship is very serious, especially at our age. We're going into college soon. Like, you're going into college for the winter semester. You know how proud I am of you for that? That's very serious. I think it's awesome. You're going to college. Like, you're doing these things, and I'm so proud of you. You got your license. You know, you're moving into life. You're getting job applications. Like it's awesome stuff. Like, you're moving into the climax of your life. You're becoming an adult. You're not even an adult yet. I'm so proud of you. And it's like, I don't know. If you know I'm this person that loves you and is proud of you and will do anything for you, why do you want to purge our relationship by doing something stupid like smoking? I don't see the drive. I don't see the motivation. Like, do you understand? I'm just looking at you. Like, now in this talk, I feel like we've resolved things, but I need to ask you if you think this is resolved. Like, I'm at the point in this conversation where I don't think there's anything else that can be said. Like, I've put my all into this conversation. I've tried to explain myself. You look good. Did you hear me? So, like, do you think this is resolved? Why for now, though? Why don't you feel the urge to resolve it for good? What is there not to get? You're not quite respecting me as your boyfriend yet. Like, do you know? Like, I should be a very serious person in your life. Like, it goes family, boyfriend. Like, obviously your family over me, for sure. Family always goes first. You can always go back to your family. But I'm saying I'm a very serious person in your life. You shouldn't get these urges. Like, you gave me a serious boundary too. And, like, I'm respecting it. I won't say it again. Like, that should be it. Like, that should be it. There should be no argument. There should be nothing. But, like, I don't get what is there not to understand? I've been very... I'll do it after. Like, I've been very blunt. Like, I've been very... Like, I don't know. There's nothing else to be said. what are you doing? Did I? I don't even think I have yet. My phone's been sitting over here. Mackenzie, what else is there to be said? Like, as the boyfriend of this relationship, I can have boundaries. Like, you just made a boundary, I'm okay with it. I should make a boundary, you're okay with it. There should be nothing else to say. There should be no arguments, no nothing. Can you just focus on me for a second, please? We need to talk. Stop getting on your phone. Well, you're obviously still upset. How fine? Well, there's nothing on my side that I need to say. If there's something you need to add to the conversation, we can have it. Like, why are you still upset here? What's the problem here? Kenzie, do you understand how serious this is? Then why are we not talking? You have things to bring up. Then why are you upset? Yes, you are. Do you know how upset you look right now? I can hear it in your voice. Kenzie, you're just trying to get away from this talk. This is awkward to you. This is uncomfortable for you. This should not be uncomfortable for you. We're talking. We're boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, we need better communication. Kenzie, you can't be scared of me. You can't be scared of having talks with me. Like, what is not resolved right now? Like, what are you on edge about? Kenzie, why do you feel the need to lie to me right now? I know you might not be lying, but it definitely feels like it. You definitely seem upset. This is going to be a problem, like, stinging tomorrow, if not the next day or the next day. And if it doesn't, you'll probably just be keeping it to yourself because you know you don't want to have a talk like this again. Because you know stuff is going to be said that you don't want to hear. Just because there's something that you don't want to hear doesn't mean you can't have a talk. Like, Kenzie, life does not always go in your way. You're not going to have this perfect boyfriend that respects all your boundaries and has perfect boundaries and is the best boyfriend. Kenzie, because as humans, we can adapt. You should adapt to my boundaries, and I can adapt to yours. It shouldn't be... You can't until you adapt. Even then, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, Kenzie. Look, Kenzie, I feel like you're looking for this guy with 100% compatibility. Do you know how much better I am than your ex? Like, this should suffice. I feel like I'm quite a good boyfriend. Like, we still argue, but we get through it. We apologize. We resolve these situations. Like, I've been a good boyfriend up until now, and as soon as I have a boundary, that's when we're not compatible? Kenzie, get off your phone. Lock in.
You're not taking this seriously. Well, how long do you think we're going to go until this comes up in an argument again? Because you know it's going to be soon. You're preventing us from letting these things get resolved so they don't come up again. Then I don't... All right, fine. But you need to agree to adapt. But Kenzie, if you want to ruin this relationship that we've built, and let me just say this relationship is very good. If you want to ruin it because you want to do something stupid, you go right ahead. But I want you to reap the consequences after and see what happens. You'll be What'd you say? I'm just saying. Make a wrong move. You reap the consequences. And you're not going to like it. Do you know how good I've been to you? Obviously, I can't be the best. I don't have a lot of money. I can't take you on fun dates all the time. I can barely even get you dinner most of the time. But I am trying my best. I'm the one that has to do all this driving. I buy gas 2 times a week. I drive 32,000 miles a year, which is more than my parents. Do you know how often I drive? All for you, Kenzie, because you're my girlfriend, and I love you, and I would do anything for you. And this is what I get back? This is what I get back, Kenzie? Isn't that not fair to me? Kenzie, I do so much for you. Yes, you do a lot for me. But right now, you need to understand that you need to adapt. You do so much for me. But you need to understand. Like, I can have a boundary and you need to adapt. Like, this should not be a big deal. I have been such a good boyfriend to you. Like, oh, he doesn't want me to smoke? And I guess we're not compatible. I guess we gotta break up. Like, Kenzie, do you know how serious that is? You know deep down that's not what you want. Like, I can't believe you would even say that. And Kenzie, I'm not going to judge you. And I'm going to love you exactly the same if you do this stuff when you're 21. Or if you do this stuff and you let me know. Except for smoking. But, like, come on. I swear I won't judge you. And I'll love you exactly the same. And I'll protect you. Because I'm your boyfriend, Kenzie. Come on. Do you want me to add it? Like, do you want me to add to the collection? You know you don't want me to... Yeah, exactly. Like, what... Like, you're trying to increase my list of boundaries, even though you were just talking about not me having a list. You need to understand that smoking is more serious to me than drinking. And boom, there should be no argument. Because it's just grosser. It's just grosser. Like, the smoke it smells terrible. I can, like, Kenzie, because, oh my gosh, Kenzie.
Do you understand what you're even doing right now? You're destroying this relationship because you wanna puff and pass with your friends for no reason. Do you know how serious that is, Kenzie? Have you even thought how that makes me feel? Which I know you haven't, so don't even say you have. Like, Kenzie, come on. You're ruining our relationship that we've built for no reason. Like, Kenzie, come on. That is so stupid. Like, do you even understand how crazy that is? It's like, but what if I want to go, like, to a party and, like, say the N-word? Like, what's the drive there? What is the motivation there? Maybe as a joke. I don't have a favorite word. My favorite word is skibbity. Kenzie, I say racist jokes. I'm not racist. You know I like black people, especially gay ones and fat ones. Kenzie, look at who I listen to. My main two YouTubers are I'm Dante and No Life Shaq, which are black. My favorite rappers, Drake, Lil Wayne, all black. I'm not racist. I have black friends. I have DJ, I have Isaac. I talk to them every single day. No, and they're never going to know, because why would I tell them that? I'd get jumped immediately. But at least I'm not going to say it anymore. Like, Kenzie. It's like, I know you're not... Well, I guess I'm not... You actually would, probably. I actually already forgot what I was going to say. I was trying to compare examples, but I forgot what the example was from earlier. It's like you should feel no drive to go out and smoke for no reason. You're doing it for... There's not going to ever be a reason. You know there's not going to be a reason. You're saying, what if? These are all what ifs. Because you know it's not true. Like, Kenzie, come on. You can't be serious. Like, you seem like AI right now. Kenzie, you can do that if you're medically inclined to. If you're medically inclined to. If you get medicated, hey, doctor says. Doctors, am I a doctor? I'm not a doctor. Well, now I'm saying it. Like, you think, do I have a doctorate? Am I a genius? Did I go to school for 12 years? Did I go to college for 12 years? No, but they did. So they can say what you do with your health. Like, Kenzie, you should feel no motivation to go against me and break my boundary and ruin my relationship. There should be no drive there. There should be no... Did I say my? Our relationship. Our relationship. Like, Kenzie, where is the motivation there? It's like, I know Kenzie doesn't like me saying the N-word, but I just gotta say it. I gotta say it. Like, bro, what am I, a fiend? Do I need the N-word to, like, keep me alive? Like, no, I don't. And you don't either. So where's the motivation? Like, what? I find it so crazy. I can't even tell if you're real. Like, is this AI? Like, there's no way. This is so goofy. Like, this is so goofy. I find it to be so crazy. That might be fun for a day. You know how long our relationship has been? Just now? Almost 3 months. 3 months and 3 days. All for one little day of fun that you're gonna probably remember as a bad day where you went against me for no reason? Do you know how long you're gonna remember that? I know you remember stuff about your relationships. You're gonna remember that. Like, why don't you want to have good memories that you think back on and think about having fun? Like, this is our trip. You're gonna look back on this and be like, that was really fun. But you're going on this trip, Kenzie. Be so serious. Just because of this, you don't want to go on the trip? Are you serious? Can you not handle these arguments, Kenzie? We've had like 4 arguments that are not even that bad. Kenzie, do you want to have more? Because me personally, I don't. It seems like you do. Because every day we just argue. And you're always the one bringing up information against me. Not even true. You're always the one bringing up stuff against me. What if I brought up against you? Wow, it takes an awfully long time to think about it, huh? You're just bringing up stuff about me and I have to defend myself. When have I brought something against you? Maybe a few times, but they're never really that serious. So they get resolved very quickly. But these arguments, like, you're just bringing things to me, I'm defending myself, and then you're still upset for no reason. Like, I've defended myself, I've apologized, I've explained myself. There should be no other words to be said. I should clear myself from any bad stuff to get said. But every single time, it's like N-1. If you really think, it's like the power rule. You're bringing up every single new argument. You bring up an old argument to pair it with. It should be just the new argument, and that's it. Not any of these boom, 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 new, like old arguments. They should be cleared off me, and I'm clearing them off of you. We can't stick in the past. Those have already been solved. We're in new stuff now. I don't care if it's 10 o'clock. Because you don't want to have this talk. Because you're uncomfortable. But do you know how serious this is? I was still talking. I had more stuff to say. Well, now I forgot because it's 12 o'clock. Like, I understand this is uncomfortable for you, but we need to have these talks. Your family wants you to go on this trip. Your friends like want you to go on this trip. Like, this is a cool trip. This is a really cool trip. I invited you because I know we're going to have fun. It's a 7-day long trip where we can just forget about our problems and go to Bahamas and go to Mexico and go to some random island. Do you know how cool that is? I haven't been on a trip in so long. And you can't just sit here and say that you don't want to go because we're not compatible on one boundary, which is a good boundary that I'm allowed to have. Like, yes, we don't have the same opinion on it, but that's not a good enough reason to destroy this relationship. This is not going to be relevant in the future when we're older. Like, yes, it's relevant now, but it shouldn't be. Like, you need to think about my feelings. Like, enough thinking about yourself. Think about me. Just real quick for like 30 seconds. What do you think I'm going through right now? Like, yes, you can shake your head. Like, but you know I'm right. I'm not going to sit here and apologize for having a boundary. I'm not going to break the boundary just because I feel peer pressured. This is an important boundary for me. Like, I just feel like what you want out of this is for me to, like, break this boundary. Like, you know how important this is to me. You shouldn't feel any motivation to do that. Like, and if you do, we can think about the consequences then. Like, just think about me now. I've been such a good boyfriend. You've been such a good girlfriend. Do you want to ruin your reputation? Would I want to ruin my reputation? By smoking behind my back. By breaking my boundaries. If I said the N-word, that would ruin my reputation. If you smoke behind my back, that would ruin your reputation. And for what? For what? You would be doing something that I would never forget. I remember these things. It'll never be the same. There's no reason to break the boundary. Like, yes, I know you want to have fun, and I know in the moment you're going to want to have fun. And you're going to have fun, most likely. But for what reason? You're going to regret it after. You're going to feel like a bad girlfriend because you went against me. Or 15,000 new arguments are going to start because you're trying to defend yourself against me, and I'll have a good reason, and it'll just ruin our relationship. Even if we don't break up and you do it behind my back, it'll never be the same. We're going to argue over and over and over and over again. And you better hope that there's a gold mine at the end of these arguments, because if there's not, we're cooked. Kenzie, these arguments right now are leading to a gold mine. But you're trying to turn back in the other direction. There's diamonds in front of us. You want to go back to the start line. I'm trying to get to the finish line. Like, do you want to push towards the revival of this relationship, or do you want to break it? I don't understand what you're trying to do here. You know this is a good relationship. This is the best relationship you've had so far. We're only 3 months in. Like, be so for real. I'm sure your arguments with your exes have been way worse. I'm being very civil. Like, you need to know arguments happen in relationships. Like, I thought you'd be used to this. Like, these are not that big of a problem to me, because I know that we're gonna get out of it. I mean, we're 3 months in. Most arguments happen at the 3-month line. We're going to get through this, bruh. Like, come on, we love each other. We have love for each other. We're happy with each other. We don't want to be with anyone else. Like, I don't see what your drive is here. Like, you're going to, like, after you do it, you're going to, like, you're not even going to feel good. Like, are you just doing it because you think that it'll help your mental health? Like, do you think you're at rock bottom right now? Like, where do you think you are right now? Because clearly you don't think you're doing very well right now, even though you are. I think you're doing very well right now. I'm very proud of you. Like, I don't know where you think you are right now. I think you might feel like you're at rock bottom and you need to do that to increase your mental, like, health. Like, there's other ways to go about this. Like, I don't think you just want to do it for fun. You want to do it because you want to be happier. But there's other ways to do that. Like, am I wrong? Because I don't see what else. I don't see why you would do it. Because it seems you're pushing this agenda. Like, you're pushing this thought that it helps your mental health. Like, you add that every time. So it makes me feel like that's the only reason you're doing it. You can be happy in a different way. Go to college, make friends, have fun. Your mental health will be better that way. Move out. Get a job, make fun, like, have good coworkers. You know, get a car, travel the world. Like, your mental health will only get better. And I'm trying to help your mental health too. I'm trying to make you happier. Every day I'm trying to make you happier. And if we don't resolve these arguments, you're never going to get happier. Because these things are going to linger in your mind, they're going to linger in your mind, they're going to break you down. And it'll only get worse. That's why I'm trying to resolve them. You even said yesterday, we got to start resolving these things quicker. You agreed with me on that fact. And right now, you're not trying to do that. I'm sure if we were in real life talking like this would already be resolved. Like, in real life, you're not able to just, like, not talk to me like this. Like, do you get what I'm saying, Kenzie? Like, just think deep down about what I'm saying. You can be upset with me now. You can be upset with me going to bed. But just think about what I'm saying. And analyze it. And, like, if there's something you want to say, if there's something you want to add, or if there's something you think of randomly in the middle of the night that you want to add, just talk to me. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna be disappointed in you. Like, yes, it might start a little talk, but if it's something you want to talk about, then I'll be glad to talk about it with you. Like head to the diamonds with me. Don't go back to the start line. For more than 2 months, we've had a perfect relationship with only a couple little arguments that have been resolved. They shouldn't be falling apart right now. You've had long relationships in the past that have been like terrible. Like we're only at 3 months. I think you just need to adjust to being in a relationship like this, Kenzie. Like this is different. You get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? That's okay. Well, I'll probably wait. I'll probably wait until after your shower and then I'll say goodnight. But we don't have to call again. Bye, love you, baby. Kiss me.